This is what happens when you pick dominant players. They play each other in tournament. Two get a shot in the tournament finals. This is one of the it's the hardest scenario for me. That's why I'm not managing either one of these players. I'm just being on the desk to watch this because I think it's going to be the match that I want to see the most. Michael pretty much redeeming everything that went wrong in his Warzone career, and he's on the run. Mark, an unknown, won a play-in, wasn't even going to be in the tournament if we didn't put him in the play-in, and then knocks out Redshaw, beats Brian Michaels and sets the singles point record. So win, lose, or draw, it's a win for us. We'll get the person, whoever is playing, ready for the title match because that's what our goal is, to walk away, because later down the line, Mark or Michael or Jake or whoever will contend against him. I want first order versus first order this entire season. Make every other manager look like idiots and make me look like a genius. That's the whole plan. That's why I get the players I do. So Michael, Mark, you guys have done what you did to get to this spot. Play a great match, and one of you guys will win the finals and then win the championship. So let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Movie Warzone. I am your host, Caleb Boatman, and today we have a semifinals matchup. It is Michael the Golden God Campbell going up against Mark the Maniac Menchaka. On the desk, we have Tim the Hulk Brzakala. Tim, how do you feel about this matchup?
Yeah, I'm excited. I've gotten to host a few of the matches that these guys have played in this season, in this tournament. Michael, obviously, making a very good run. Like Cody said, kind of just, doing his thing, making sure that he gets the wins. But Mark has come out of nowhere, knocks out Redshaw, takes on Brian. He's definitely Rookie of the Year material. So it's two players at the top of their game, and it's going to be a good match no matter what. Either way, I'm going to be happy. They're both first order. They're both representing. But this is going to be a fun match no matter what.
Both players going on crazy runs. Michael kind of making a comeback from his not great record, not representative of his skill record that he had previously, and Mark being the fourth person ever to go 4-0. The other three people being myself, Paulo Yama, and Jeremy Adams. So I think he's an okay company. So without further ado, let's bring everybody in. First, on the desk, co-hosting, the manager, Cody Newberry. Not really co-hosting, but here, bantering. We will now introducing first, coming into the ring with a record of, if I'm not mistaken, 6 wins, 3 defeats. The 14th seed, Michael the Golden God Campbell. Represent the current team champion, representing the concept of what a hamburger is all about. I forgot that. And introducing second, coming in the ring with 4 wins, 0 defeats, it is Mark, the Big Chill Menchaka.
Like the way that sounds.
Okay. So without further ado, we're getting in round one. Round one's been work like this: 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. Whiteboard round. Okay. So your first question, gentlemen, comes in the category of romance/romantic comedy. Who plays the father of Emma Stone's character in Crazy Stupid Love?
I like this movie a lot.
I do too. I usually just write initials for players when I keep score, and I realize I can't do that because this is a double M match.
Ooh.
Full name.
Oh. As in you'll do like a
4.
MC and MM?
3. Yeah, I guess we can do that. 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Michael.
Steve Carell.
And Mark.
Steve Carell.
Both correct.
All right, guys. Next question is in the category of classics. What country does Casablanca take place in?
You know, it's crazy. Crazy Stupid Love? That's what I call Warzone meetings with Boatman.
That's fair.
You know?
That is
crazy. I love him. And he's also stupid. So
I feel like that's how most people feel about me, except the love part. 5.
Or the dead love for that DVD.
Your movie would just be crazy stupid.
1. Hands down. Let's go to Mark.
Said Lebanon.
And Michael.
Morocco?
That is correct. Michael is Morocco bound as he takes the 1 point lead as we go into your next question category of directors. Who directed 1984's The Karate Kid?
I'd rather him be U.S. bound than Morocco bound, but you know what? Whatever.
Fair enough. Tim, are you the best around? Is anything ever going to get you down?
Oh, I get it now. I see.
Have you seen this one, Tim?
I've seen this one. I haven't
Okay.
seen the sequel.
One. Pens down. Let's go to Mark.
Is it John G. Alvidson?
And Michael.
John G. Avildsen.
That is correct. I don't know if we can give it to Mark.
I don't.
Alvidson?
Yeah,
I thought I said. Or is it Avildsen?
it's Avildsen.
Okay, and I put Alvildsen. Okay, gotcha.
So unfortunately, that's one of those heartbreakers that we don't like to see, but we can't give it to you.
Gotcha.
All right.
Especially with previous matches.
Yeah.
Next question is in the category of westerns. Chris Christopherson played what famous outlaw in a 1973 western directed by Sam Peckinpah? Peckinpah.
You can pick a paw and a prickly.
I was going to make a reference, but I don't think I can because it may throw somebody off. So
Fair.
That's fair.
Don't throw off anybody's groove.
Except yours.
5,
Caleb just got his groove back.
3.
He never had it to begin with.
Oh, sorry. What did you repeat, Michael?
Yeah, just repeat. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Chris Christopherson played what famous outlaw in a 1973 western directed by Sam Peckinpah?
Well, you can pick a paw.
We're doing this again.
Sorry.
I'd rather you just say sorry 14 times than do the same joke twice.
Ah.
5, 4,
Real laughter behind
3.
real pain.
We should.
1. Pens down. I'm going to need to talk to my therapist about Cody Newberry a lot. Let's go to Michael.
Billy the Kid.
And Mark.
Billy the Kid.
Okay. Thank
No wide herps. No wide herps. So we're all good.
Okay. For your next question, comes in the category of Oscars. What is the most recent film to win Best Picture without being nominated for Best Director?
Dude, if somebody subscribe to our Patreon, we should show them Warzone meetings.
I feel like if somebody subscribed to our Patreon, they would pay us not to show them Warzone.
Do you wish that you never answered the call from the plantation to come over here?
I'm not going back in the box. Look, not great things happen, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Mark.
Argo?
And Michael.
Also the name of the ship in Jason the Argonauts.
That is incorrect. It's actually Green Book.
It is.
Argo
Yeah.
was also not nominated for Best Director, but Green Book came a little bit after.
All right, guys. Next question's in the category of war. What decade does Black Hawk Down take place in? I want to revisit the whole Patreon conversation. I just want to let the fans know out there, we are now doing a $7 tier where if you pay for 3 months in a row, you get to get on call with me and Cody Newberry, and we'll explain to you how dumb you are for giving us that money.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Michael.
The 90s, 1990s.
And Mark.
90s.
Both correct. Moving to your next question, penultimate question, category of coming of age. What is the first name of Alicia Silverstone's character in Clueless? You know, speaking of Patreon, we have a tier that'll help you save money. You pay us $10, and then we tell you that you shouldn't donate money to patrons anymore.
It's fair.
Clueless. This should be like your biography. Your biography. Clueless.
Not wrong.
I know.
5,
Crazy, stupid, clueless.
3, 2, 1. Let's go to Mark
Said Alexis.
and Michael.
Shit.
I think that was believed by Cher, but had a stroke. I'm not sure. That was great though.
Okay.
All right, guys. Your final question in round 1 comes from the category of comedies.
We both got it wrong, right? Just to.
No, Cher is correct.
Cher is correct. Cher is correct.
Cher is correct. Wow. Okay. Did not.
If I did that and I got the question wrong, I would just leave.
All right. So the final question is in comedies. What is the full title of the second Naked Gun film?
Tim, do you prefer your guns clothed?
Yeah. Are you talking about these guns that don't exist at all? Then
I mean,
yeah.
I still feel like you would definitely beat me in an arm wrestling match. 5.
In a what match?
Arm wrestling. 3.
Oh, I don't know.
1. I have no.
I haven't drank milk in 10 years.
Let's
Okay, my
go
bones
to
are
Mark.
done.
I don't know. Naked Gun, Naked Truth. I don't know. Or
And
2.5.
Michael.
2.5. Yeah.
Is it Naked Gun 2, The Smell of Fear?
I don't think we can accept that. It's the Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear.
So I had the
combine
2.5, but he didn't have the smell.
You combine both of your answers to get the correct answer. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, it is 6-3 going into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin, you can keep it. If you don't, you can spin again. But then you are stuck with it. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever in whatever category you choose to land on. And if you get it right, you get 2 points for multiple choice. 1 point, or if you get it wrong, other player gets a chance to steal. So, Michael, you're in the lead. The categories we have on the wheel tonight are movie release dates and classic director filmography, which are Michael's strength. You have Peter Berg directed and 2010s Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which are Mark's strength. And you have 2000s dramas, westerns, and music/musicals. Michael, would you like to spin first or defer?
I will go second.
Okay, Mark, this is your spin.
Sure.
You land on the category of westerns. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Keep it rolling.
Okay. And the category you land on is 2000s.
I can live with that.
Okay. And I will give you your questions in the category of 2000s films. Who stars as Professor Grady Tripp in Wonder Boys?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, Paul Giamatti, B, Dustin Hoffman, C, Michael Douglas, D, Robert Downey Jr.
C.
C is correct for 1 point. In 25th Hour, what is Monty about to go to prison for?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, drug possession, B, breaking and entering, C, insider trading, D, manslaughter.
Say insider trading.
That is incorrect, Michael, for the 1 point steal. Your multiple choice options are A, drug possession, B, breaking and entering, C, insider trading, D, manslaughter.
It is drug possession.
That is correct for 1 point. Okay, your next question. Mark, what is the name of Elle's dog in Legally Blonde?
No, not in there. Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A, Boy, B, Barkley, C, Rocco, D, Bruiser.
Bruiser.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question in the category of 2000s. In Mystic River, Dave garners suspicion when he receives an unexplained injury on what body part?
Damn it. Multiple choice.
Right? Is it A, his neck, B, his forehead, C, his hand, D, his shoulder?
Say his neck.
That is incorrect. Michael, for the 1 point steal, your multiple choice options are A, neck, B, forehead, C, hand, D, shoulder.
Hand.
That is correct.
Damn.
And your final question. What item is the crew planning to steal from a museum in Ocean's 12?
It's the golden egg.
That is correct for 2 points.
So the bird, you.
Fuck. That was-
Making a nice callback there to
Our Lord and Savior.
the score, if I'm not mistaken, is Michael with 8, picking up some steals there, and Menchaka with 7. Is that what you have, Tim?
That is what I have.
Okay.
Unfortunately correct.
As we go into Michael's spin. You also land on Westerns. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
That's pretty good.
All right, and this is the category you're going to get stuck with. Dramas.
All right. So, Michael, I will give you your questions in dramas. Are you ready?
Sure, that's sure.
How did Conrad's brother die in Ordinary People?
He drowned in like a boating accident.
That is correct. For 2
We
points.
only needed a drown, so you're good.
Okay, yeah.
Never seen the movie, so I was hoping the extra information was correct. But
Yeah. It is a boating accident. It's
okay, good. Okay. All right, your second question. Who plays Sally's husband, Captain Bob Hyde, in Coming Home?
That's not the husband. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, John Voight, B, Donald Sutherland, C, Bruce Dern, or D, John Hurt.
Bruce Dern.
That is correct for 1 point.
Glad I didn't say John Boy.
All right, your next question. The Accidental Tourist centers around a man who must carry on with his life after the death of which of his family members?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, mother, B, wife, C, son, or D, daughter.
Son.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your fourth question. What 2014 film directed by Mike Leigh stars Timothy Spall as, it just went away, I'm sorry, stars Timothy Spall as an eccentric painter?
Mr. Turner.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in dramas. Who directed Room?
Oh my god. I always fuck up his last name. Yeah, I know I'm going to add multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Tom McCarthy, B, John Carney, C, Lenny Abramson, or D, Todd Haynes.
It's Lenny Abrahamson C. Yeah.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, so that does cap off the round. If I'm not mistaken, I have Michael at 15, Mark at 7. Is that what you have, Tim?
That is what I have, Mr. Boatman.
Okay, so we're going to go into round 3. Each competitor is going to be able to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Jennifer Lawrence, Christopher Nolan, biopics, animated, dramas, musicals, scores and soundtracks, and 80s. We'll let them pick their categories right now. We'll go back to you right now. Okay, everyone, we are back. Our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Mark has picked his 1 in J-Law, his 2 in animated, his 3 in Christopher Nolan, and his 4 in biopics, whereas Michael has picked his 1 in drama, his 2 in biopics, his 3 in Jennifer Lawrence, and his 4 in Christopher Nolan. So, we will start with Mark. Tim, would you like to give Mark his questions?
Yeah, Mark, your first question for your 1-pointer is in Jennifer Lawrence. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Your question is, who plays Jim in Passengers?
Chris Pratt.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, we'll move on to your 2-pointer, which is in animated. What animal does King Harold turn into at the end of Shrek 2?
A frog.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, we move on to your 3-pointer, which is in the category of Christopher Nolan.
And Mark has to hit this in order to avoid the TKO, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
No, that's incorrect. Because he can, if he hits... No,
it's correct.
Yeah.
No, you're correct.
I was right the first time. Never mind.
He has to hit the next 2 to 4. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
to
has
force
to
it
hit the
regardless.
3 and the 4, so he has to hit.
All right. Your 3-pointer in Nolan, Mark. What does Chung Ling Soo do to make his fishbowl trick more believable in The Prestige?
He pretends to be a cripple.
That is correct.
For 3 points.
Okay.
All right, and we move on to your 4-pointer, which you do need to hit to send it back over to Mike.
I still got all 3 in repeats, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And so your 4-pointer is in biopics. In Ray, what specifically does Ray Charles repeatedly do to determine if a woman is good looking?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
In Ray, what specifically does Ray Charles repeatedly do to determine if a woman is good looking? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat it.
Right. In Ray, what specifically does Ray Charles repeatedly do to determine if a woman is good looking?
Best guess time. I'm going to say he touches their face.
And your winner by way of technical knockout, it is Michael, the Golden God Campbell, moving on to the finals of the movie Warzone singles tournament. The correct answer was he feels her wrist. Specifically, he feels the woman's wrist. So, We're going to go to post-match interviews. Do you want to just do one big one, Cody, or would you like to do it individually?
Michael's out of it, right? We're still doing that. And me and Mark can be in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and Mark can be in it. Michael's on the way. We'll talk about him at the end.
Okay. And I'll just let Tim do it for the first part.
Oh, perfect. That sounds nice. Hey, guys. Yeah. We played. We had fun while we did it. When you get a category that you're not, super happy about in round 2, you still got some points in there. You went to multiple choice, but you got the points down in round 2. Round 3, you played really, really well, getting your 1, 2, and your 3. That's more than I can say or a lot of other people can say. So you still played fantastic. How are you feeling about making it this far in the tournament? Because you crushed it overall in the tournament.
I mean, I feel pretty good. Like, it does feel weird because I do feel like a little bit like on some end I shouldn't have been in this match just because of I didn't think I'd be Brian, and just here I do feel like overall today it was a combination of I got some rough stuff that I'm like half and half on, and I think a little bit I dropped the ball a little bit because that fucking Karate Kid question, I don't I hate that because I make a point on that guy's name all the time, and I screw it up every single time. But I don't know. There's some things I can clean up, but plus once I knew he took Nolan away from me, I was pretty sure it was done. There was no other category I felt was super confident going for a pointer in.
Yeah, and we didn't really build a strategy based on because I couldn't help either, really. And we talked about it. We weren't really happy with the overall wheel. We weren't really happy with the round 3 categories. They were just things that we needed. And once Nolan was gone, it is what it is. I mean, he's 4-1, and I'm not meaning to sound cocky, but I am. He's going to have lost to the tournament winner. In my eyes, I will do everything in my power to make sure Michael wins that tournament. So at the end of the day, he's a rookie. He just came to this community. He's just started playing trivia here, and look at the performance that he put together. This run is – people haven't been able to do this run, and he lost to Michael, a team's champion, a person that has never been able to be at the singles level because of records. So hang your head. You beat Brian. You beat Redshaw. People pretty much wrote Redshaw as Rookie of the Year, and then you came in and smacked the Kingsmen all around. So that was beautiful to watch. So, again, nothing bad. You'll be back later this season. You'll be in another title contention. You're 4-0. You made it to the semifinals of the 32-person tournament at being on a play-in. So say what you want. Mark Menchaka is here to stay. I'll be worried about the next person that he has to face because now he's got time off. He doesn't have to play match after match after match back to back, and now he can focus in strengths and areas that he may have not been the strongest at. I'm terrified for the first person that has to run up against Mark Menchaka. I really am.
Absolutely.
I'll double down on that because I'm still mighty hungry. I will take on literally any top tier person you put in front of me. Anybody that wants a shot, they can take it.
That's what I'm talking about. And I guess now I'll do Nick. I guess now we talk about Michael. I guess that's how this tournament works.
I have an interesting thought about that actually.
Yeah.
So Michael is now in the finals.
Right.
Michael is a teams champion. We're going to use Nico logic here. Mark beat Brian. Michael beat Mark. So therefore, Mike will probably be the team's champion and the singles champion at the end of this.
I like your strategy. I like your thought. Perfect. We're going to go with that strategy. And that's another thing this season. We're not going to talk fully on everything coming up, but Mark and teams is a possibility coming up. So that's exciting. There's stuff that we haven't even thought of yet for Mark. So I'm excited to see him paired with somebody that could run through stuff. So that would be exciting to watch. I guess now to Michael. Listen, I'm so happy that Michael decided to want to join faction instead of just being the team player because he's made our faction better, I think. I think now that Mark and him are gone, I think he can talk with Mark and like help him build strategy, because he honestly helps me build strategy for Warzone. And now it comes to the side of the other side of the bracket. Matt Queller, say what you, I don't want Matt Queller. I don't want anything. I don't even want Matt Queller to even attempt to play in this match. I want one person, and I want one person only, and that's Cameron Holzman. Mr. fucking luckiest human being that's ever played in this tournament. I want him in the worst way. Gets his strength in the last match, shits the bed. We get a generic category, we don't do well. Wins in sudden death on a doctor's sleep question. I want Michael to play him because now Michael has more ammo because he beat his team partner. It should have been Jake versus Michael in the finals, and Cameron ruined that. So my poll is I don't care about Matt Culler. We've already played Matt Culler. I'm tired of seeing Matt Culler at this point. I want Cameron versus Mike. And then Boatman, good luck. Start studying. You haven't had a match in a long time. The last time you were in a match, you lost to Jacoby in Fandom with a torch and a sword. And I want Michael Campbell to play you in the finals. In the title at Mayhem. That's what I want. We're going to make it happen. So
no, it's going to happen. Michael is going to get a 7th straight win in that championship match. That's going to happen.
Yes. Mark's welcome to First Order. Let's do this shit. Yeah, I'm done. We're done. Unless you have any more questions.
No.
I'm just doing the math. Okay, never mind. The math checks out. Good job. Yeah. Anyway, hi.
Hey.
You know, people try to take the belt. That's what happens when you're champion. Might happen, might not. Anyway, this was actually a really good match. Just spin didn't go Mark's way that time. Question didn't go his way. That's what happens sometimes. Ultimately, it was a quality match, in my opinion. Michael, I said it from day one. Michael was the person who I kind of assumed was going to win the tournament. That's what I said from day one, and I still believe it. Anything can happen any given Sunday. I also would have told you that Brian Michaels would have been playing in this match, or that Cameron Redshaw. Mark Menchaka has defied the expectations multiple times. So,
Absolutely.
you know what? More power to him. But from Tim, the Hulk Brzakala, from myself, Campbell, Boatman, from Mark, Cody, and Michael, this has been Multiplex Movie Warzone.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.